Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simmerkey and welcome to my very first tutorial on how to create a mermaid hair accessory. If you're new to the channel, I am a self-proclaimed mermaid obsessed with The Sims, and The Sims is a game I normally play. I'm just diving into crafting for a bit here on the channel to see how it goes. I've done crafting before in the past, but nothing that I've ever put on my YouTube channel. So a little bit about me, besides playing The Sims, I'm obsessed with seahorses, unicorns, rainbows, kittens, and the color pink. So I'm taking a few of my favorite things here, my favorite colors, the ocean theme, and making some mermaid hair accessories so that I can wear in my videos when I make my Sims recordings. So this will be for here on YouTube and on Twitch as well. And I thought I would share the process with you. So this first part of the video is just me prepping and painting the seashells. They do look like a hot mess, but I promise once you get a few layers on there, they will look much, much better. I probably should have used a primer to begin with, but I haven't done this in a long time. I've only ever made one mermaid crown in the past, and that was probably a few years ago. So this is definitely a learning process for me, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. So here we're painting the seashells, and I originally wanted to go with a ton of pastels, but I got this really good deal on some acrylic paints. I actually have an entire other video where first I went thrift shopping and then to some dollar stores and a craft store to get these supplies, and then I have another video where it is a shopping haul and I show you everything that I purchased. So I will make sure to link those in the description, and you can check those out if you want to see a bit more closely how we started this process. Now my hands are super covered in paint, so please don't mind that. And yeah, so to make these look a little bit more my aesthetic, I definitely painted them with the pearlescent color and the silver shine. And even though they're not super pastel, I think they came out absolutely adorable. Now my camera settings you'll also see changing quite a bunch throughout this video, and that is because once again, I'm still learning how to do this. Normally I have a tiny little face cam in the corner, so it's normally not changing focus and brightness and this much, or I don't know, focus and brightness, and I don't even know what it's doing. The camera's acting crazy, so just ignore that if you notice the focus and color and brightness just going in and out and all over the place. I will try to fix that for the next video. So now we are using our E6000 to glue these little felt rounds onto the barrettes to give it a nice base to start with. Now luckily these are they're pretty stiff to begin with, so it's really nice. The felt that I was originally going to work with was really flimsy, so these actually turned out to be perfect. However, what was not perfect was the E6000. Now, I've used E6000 in the past. I've done a lot of crafting, including broken jewelry and metal and glass and wood and things like that, and it was a lifesaver because hot glue guns have never really done the trick. But since the material that we're working with is quite thin and not as heavy, you will see me switch to a glue gun later into the video. The E6000 was just way too absorbent of the material, so they were getting really sticky and soggy, and it just wasn't holding or drying quickly enough. So in the future I might just use it to glue the felt to the barrette, and then the rest of it will be all glue gun. So that's why you see me change in a bit. And I had cut out, of course, these petals and this netting. The petals came from some just flower parts and pieces that I found at the dollar store, and then the netting came from a scarf that I found at Salvation Army. So we're definitely using a ton of different items for this, and you can see now how the glue is completely soaking through the material and not doing anything but causing a mess. So yes, definitely hot glue gun in the future. Now we are trying to get it to stick here, so you will see a lot of me just kind of stopping and holding it together until we switch to the glue gun. And I wanted to leave this in here, of course, so you could see the process of how I was picking out the seashells and where to put them. And although I didn't actually pre-plan where every single item was going to go and how it was going to lay, I did do it in between my thought process. So I would lay a few things, and then I'd look at what I had, and then I'd lay a few more things, where I know for some people it's easier to pick out every single item and have it all laid out in the order that you're going to put it in before you start gluing it. Luckily, I think I am able to just kind of pick and choose what will fit nicely, and if something doesn't work out how I want it, I have enough material to kind of finagle it and make it work. That's why I ended up using 3 seashells here instead of 1 or 2. So maybe in the future I will probably plan that out a little bit better, because this one did come out just a bit heavier than I had imagined. And the reason I put the shell so much up higher on that piece of petal than I normally would was because, once again, the glue had soaked through it and it was just looking really, really weird. So I was trying to cover up my mistakes. Again, this is a learning process, so all you can do is have fun and take notes of what you will change the next time around. So here I'm just going through, I know I'm not super in focus again, I'm kind of off camera here, but you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing. I'm just going through and placing little seashells once again to cover up all the just little missing pieces, the parts where it doesn't flow nicely and the parts where we just kind of want to cover up like little glue mess ups and glue mishaps. So I probably put a little bit too much on here. You might not want to go this crazy for your first or for any of your hair accessories because they do get quite heavy. However, like I said, I was trying to cover up all those mistakes. So here's the finished product. This video feels like it was a little bit all over the place, not as organized as usual, but I hope you got the gist of how to make these. I think in the future, I will try to record a few more if you guys really want, but I might just do a video where I end up just showing you the finished products. And if you rather see the process, if you didn't think this was too much of a hot mess, leave me a comment and let me know, and I will try to improve on that in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really like the way this came out. Once again, I did put it in my own hair. This is on a mannequin head, but I did put it in my own hair, and it was a little heavy. It wasn't falling out or anything, but you could definitely feel the weight of it. So there we go. First product. We will put that away, keep that forever. We'll try to improve on the next one. The point is to have fun and get some creativity out, which I definitely did. And I'm definitely super excited to make more. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Ooh, I always mess that up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. Wait guys, before you go anywhere, don't forget to click over here to watch new videos and click on my face when I disappear to subscribe.